find it. It's easy to get. Yeah, but like there's a special quest that has to be active that can only be active during the Necrolord assault. I don't know whose idea that was. I'd like to have a conversation with that person if I ever do have an opportunity to find out why it was their, why they thought this was a good idea. I honestly think that every single person that works on the rewards team at Blizzard should be fired. Just fired, just get rid of them. They have no idea what they're doing. They can't do their job, and they're ruining the game. Like, that's all there is to it. Au contraire, they know exactly what they're doing, but they don't though, because people quit. The thing is, like, it's like a carrot on a stick. So you know what the carrot on a stick analogy is, right? You put a carrot on a stick in front of a horse, so a horse keeps walking towards the carrot. If you put that carrot far enough in front of the horse will stop walking to it. The carrot's just too far away. It's actually a donkey, not a horse? Sure. Never heard that before, but sure. Breaking of Chains is another hand mount too? Yeah, I don't have that one either. Carrot is a dick salad. Yeah. No, it's horse. Doesn't matter what it is. It's an animal that it's just the same thing. Just pedantic and just a waste of time to even think of. Come on, bitch, get the fuck over here. There we go. Yeah, I might as well kill this thing while we're here. Get some more of the Venari rep. Let's get another mount there. Nothing will change at Blizzard, just look at Kotick. No, I think they're gonna get rid of him at this point. I do, like, he's causing the company to lose money. The thing is, like Bobby Kotick, like, people knew about Bobby Kotick threatening to kill somebody before. It's not like this was some sort of, like, new discovery. But nobody gave a shit because the game was good and they were making money. Here's the thing, is that you can be the most downright, dastardly, disgusting, horrible person that could ever be imagined, but the truth is that if you make people money, they will put up with every single bad thing that you do and every single bad thing that you will do. They don't care. But the moment that you hesitate, the moment that you falter, that's whenever you're getting yeeted and deleted. People have had enough of your bullshit and you're gone. Sadly true. Yeah, like, you think about all the different people, right? Harvey Weinstein, Zuckerberg, like Epstein, that's a great one. Elon Musk, I don't know about Elon Musk. I haven't really heard a lot of bad things about him, but what I'm saying is, like, all of these people, it's just real world, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the same thing as, what do you call it? Like, I guess, like, so this is like kind of just a parallel, but it's like a spoken acknowledgement of this. Is like whenever Mussolini, right? This is a World War II. This guy's a dickhead, right? He was on Hitler's side. Another dickhead, by the way. And whenever Mussolini was in power, a lot of the people were just like, you know, like, it is what it is. And they weren't really that much against him, as much as people would expect. And the reason why is because people said he made the trains run on time. That's it. Bobby would make them more money. He would find out more ways to defend them. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely they would. His economy and life situation was too bad. Yeah, people will trade away any degree of decency or anything like that to get for comfort, right? Like if they want to be comfortable, they will do that no matter what. I think that's just been proven over and over and over. Okay, here we go.
Many wares.
What's in the box? Dick in the box. Okay. I'm gonna go back over to Korthia and just get my turn-in done. Yeah, I'm gonna get my turn-in done, then I think I need to do something at Venari too, I don't remember. People hating on Elon don't actually know he has Asperger's. I don't want to talk about, like, Elon Musk is like, I feel like it's gotten to the point now where, like, people are just like, Elon Musk is no longer a person. It's like this entity where people either like or dislike him based on things that they don't even really know are true or not. And I don't want to talk about that. It's not interesting or fun or anything. Yeah, he's become a primal, yeah.
I have limitless time.
How many of these fucking... How many of these Stygias do I have? 17,000. Okay, I think I've got enough.
Only if you must. All mysteries will be revealed.
Oh, I need to go do that mount thing. Eventually I'll do that. Okay. Alright, let's go over to Korthia. Liquidosa Stygia is fine with me. Like, I'm not going to do anything with it anyway. Soulbound Gloom Charger's range from Venari route. There it is, dude. Still not as cool as the Fallen Charger, but you know, it is what it is. Will you play Lost Ark? Yeah, I will. Fallen Charger the other day. When did I get it? Oh, I got it a while ago, man. I farmed it every day on every single character. What if I get 4 mounts in one day? That'll be a big day. Have you tried survival games like Conan Exiles? I wanted to try Icarus. I was watching some guys play the game today, and I was pretty positive about it. Fuck yeah. I do want to try the game out and see what it's like.
Welcome to the archive.
Okay.
What remains of it?
Am I gonna go to level 5 yet? Nope.
We have a solemn responsibility.
Okay, I'm just gonna buy 3 more. Okay, and we'll do this as well.
The archive is eternal.
Jesus, man, it's just like there's so much like inventory clutter, man. Like, I'm just getting so mad.
Many deals for a friend of the promise.
Okay.
Like you.
Warped Phantasma. What the fuck is
Many
this?
farewells.
Okay. I don't think I've ever done this before. I'll go back to Venari. It's free rep. Okay, cool. I'll do it. Worst rep grind I've done, I think. The worst rep grind I've ever done was probably... I think Ravenholt was probably the worst. But I had somebody farm all the boxes for me because I just would not do it. So you'd say League of Arathor? Yeah, that was a pretty big cock, but... Timbermaw Hold? Bro, I thought that shit was easy. What do you mean? On a twink? Oh, maybe on a twink. Yeah, maybe. Rust
Have
Bolt
you come to
resistance.
trade?
Shit was a joke.
Or to waste your breath?
Okay. Finar. Damn, I'm already over halfway again. Alright, so what do I need to do now? Let's see, what do I still need to farm? There's so many of these mounts I need to get. Harvester, I can't do that one. There's so many things I need to go through. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Where are these? Yeah, I don't know where the hell these things are. 15? I do probably need to do a plus 15. I'll be right back. I can take a piss. Okay. Did you wash your hands? Why would I do that? So I guess I could try to get these 3 pets. Where the fuck are these pets, man? Oh my god. Covenant Assault. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many things to do. Ascended War Chest. Open 10 Mossworn caches. Look at all this stuff I have to do, man. Let's get this mount. Oh, dude, imagine me on that mount. Wait, what? I gotta kill this guy too? Who is this? Wait, why the fuck I need to kill? Oh, I don't fucking goddamn. I don't need that. Wait, what? I don't have this. Wait, since when does he drop this? Look at all these items. Oh my god. Are these special drops? No, okay, so it's not even that big of a deal if I don't get it. I gotta do so much work, man. I can't wait to get this shield. Why is it so small, man? Why they make it so small? Like, the fuck, dude? It's tiny. Like, this should be like as big as my character. Look at that. That's the size of a shield. Not this bullshit. This is 5,000 tickets. That looks like some fucking garbage. Fuck this, dude. I gotta buy it. Okay, is a buckler not a shield? That's a, yeah, it's, no, it's stupid, that's what it is. I'm deciding what I want to do now. I need to log on to that New World PTR, but I haven't done it yet. I'll do it soon. It's just a normal size shield and a tower shield. That's why I'm mad, man. It should be a tower shield. Every shield should be a tower shield. I could farm some of these BFA dungeons. Have you done a Mythic Plus this week? Oh no, you guys gonna make me do a Mythic Plus. Oh man, come on, dude. Oh no. No. Alright. Alright, I'll do one. No, I won't. I don't want to do it today. Fuck that. No, I'm not going to do it today. I don't want to do it today. No. No, fuck that. Can I please get a guild that will run me through Mythic Sanctum? Like, Come on, Zach, let's do it. Mythic Theater of Pain. Fortified Sanguine. Like, I need a guild that's gonna run me through Mythic Sanctum, man. I really, really do. Go Horde? Nah, just like one. I just need one run, man. Alliance Mythic Rating? No. Ah, shit, get boosted through it? That's what I want. Like, I want to get boosted. I don't want to have to earn it. It's going to take too long. I just want to get boosted. That's it. I'm going to shout out for your guild. Yeah, like, No, I pay for a boost? Oh, no, bro. Fuck that. Let's see. What should I do here? Let me go look and see what the old raids that I still need gear from are. Cloak. Fucking cloak. I just don't want to do Castle Nathria. Normal Sanctum. I don't like have any gear out of there. Oh, because I don't have the achievements. That's why. I don't have any of these either. Glory run? Yeah, I need to do that. Eventually I'll get these. I've been trying to farm these forever. These LFR bracers from, like, dude, these never fucking are on the auction house. I'm gonna look right now, see if they're on the auction house. So I need to get the normal one. I need to get the heroic one.
Have anything ancient to trade?
No.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Okay, so yeah, there's none on the auction house. And like, I don't know if any of these are like, is this a good price for these items or not? I have literally no idea. Let me look at weapons. Why is this so much money? That was the worst looking one in the game. And all these are just like... Do either of these even look cool? No, they don't look cool at all. Ember Court Ceremonial Dagger.
If you find anything
Zerg through
exotic,
normal
bring it
SOD.
to me.
133k on Storm Mage, yeah. Maybe I should log on to Storm Mage and see if I can get any free gear on there. That'd be a good idea. It's just 50k? Yeah, you say that enough times and then you're not gonna have even 50k left. Mossworn shit's way too much. Yeah, dude, for real. Actually, let me do Famu. Yeah, let's go do Famu, guys. The turkey ever end up showing up in New World? Yeah, I killed it. You get dagger easily from Ember Core as well as the other weapon mobs? I hope so. I'm enjoying New World 10 times more than WoW at the moment. Yeah, I might log on to New World in a bit. I would enjoy New World a lot more if people gave me more stuff.
What do you seek?
Are they really adding a Mythic Plus system in the New World? What I think they need to do is, like, one thing I'm not a fan of is I'm not a fan of content that infinitely scales. I don't like never being able to hit the ceiling. I don't like never being able to like, I don't know really what to say, like, to be able to like fully have like mastery over the content, beat the game. Yeah, there you go. Never being able to max out. Going Nidhogg today? No, I'm gonna give it a few more days before I go back and do Nidhogg and Alexander, because I know like a lot of people want to do the new Endwalker stuff, and then I'm gonna move on over and do it. That's my plan. You know, like competition? Well, I mean, no, because like then the competition becomes speed running that content on the hardest mode, right? So like back in the competition is based on another person. This is competition against the game. You hit the ceiling when you reach 15 plus equip wise. Yeah, but you still like can't like just beat the game. Would you put PoE in that category? I mean, Delve is like just one part of the game, so it's like not really. Like most of the stuff in PoE you can actually beat. Okay, it seems like it's not up. I'm gonna just join this FAMU group, guys. Let's do it. I'm gonna drop this group and then we're gonna join. Why he not inviting? I gotta do this one too. I'm just gonna start it as soon as I can. I gotta do War Tusk as well. Yeah, I was gonna see the next good player in Season of Mastery. Yeah, I might do a video about that later on. Feels weird that WoW is even being streamed whenever the far superior game Final Fantasy has a new expansion. Yeah, I know. It is crazy, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, like what I was saying is that, oh, is this dick sucker sitting around fucking bragging that he had the mount. Anyway, so like, I think WoW is like always gonna have probably more Twitch viewership for quite a while. Like, I don't really see that changing anytime soon. Like, obviously it will eventually change, maybe, but it will pretty much always have more viewership unless I'm probably gonna be, or other people are gonna be streaming Final Fantasy. Like other like big streamers, basically. And that's just the way it works. WoW's been on Twitch since the birth of Twitch. Yeah, it's like people have been way more focused on that.
Strength means everything to the Maldraxxi.
Final Fantasy is boring to watch. I don't think that it is fun. I do not think that Final Fantasy is fundamentally boring to watch.
It is an honor to bear the torch of challenge.
Fuck, it's not up.
The braziers that call the great houses to the
Okay,
arena.
if anybody's over at Maldraxxus, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, you shouldn't even be in the story. Let's see. Yeah, if somebody has this rare up, invite me. All that reading dialogue isn't boring? No, not really. But yeah, that's why a lot of people, that's why Endwalker release wasn't that big. It's a combination of people avoiding it because of spoilers, Final Fantasy only streamers being primarily boring to watch, WoW having a larger organic audience of people that are in the habit of watching its content, and having just more established streamers, and not also having like the boost from like big streamers playing the game on the first day. Boring is subjective. It is until you see the number. I mean, you're right, boring is subjective. But at the same time, it's kind of not. Can somebody invite me if they're in Maldraxxus? So I can kill this rare? It's boring to play, but it's enjoyable. It's boring to play, but it's enjoyable play. I mean, sometimes for people, right? Most viewers have still played WoW, so they understand it. Final Fantasy is really confusing. I don't find Final Fantasy to be any more confusing than. What's up? Invite me, bro. I don't find Final Fantasy to be any more confusing. I actually think that Final Fantasy raids are easier to understand than WoW raids. Unless you're doing like Savage or Mythic or something, or Ultimate. Because like the circles are easier to understand for like a viewer. Like for example, like the people watching me do, what's her name? Garuda the first time. All of the mechanics that Garuda does are pretty fucking obvious. And also there's big red circles on the ground where you need to avoid. So whenever somebody dies, it's like, oh, I know why they died. It's because there was a red circle on the ground and they were in it. So it makes it easier to understand. Thank you, Vinny. I'm gonna log on to another character and do the exact same thing again. Viewers destined debate each other endlessly. Final Fantasy and playing are supposed to be your game set. No, the thing is, like, it's this, right? Like, so that's why the viewers are lower. It's because WoW just doesn't have WoW has like so much. As I said, WoW has, I feel like I said it the best before, is that 100 Final Fantasy players sounds like 1,000 Final Fantasy players, and 1,000 WoW players sounds like 100 WoW players. Because there are a lot of super casual, super disconnected, just boomer viewers. And that's what it is. And Final Fantasy players are really, really outspoken about liking their game, much more so than WoW players. Somebody's got Famu up, invite me. I do. That'll be pretty true in my friend group too. Yeah, maybe. WoW has a larger gamer dad population. Yeah, exactly. Talks about Final Fantasy, no one cares, we're used to it. Talks about WoW, toxicity burns your skin. I think it's kind of the opposite. I feel like a lot of times whenever you say bad stuff, like if you hate on Final Fantasy players will send you death threats. And if you hate on WoW, WoW players will agree with you. Measures game success by number of spectators. I think that it is a measurement. I do think that it is, but the thing is with Final Fantasy is that you do have there are 2 or 3 things that make measuring Final Fantasy success against WoW harder to do. Number 1 is that the game doesn't have like as much of an ingrained audience of people that are just used to watching and consuming content for the game. Number 2 is that the story is much more it's much more fuck, what's the word, important, let's just say important to the player base, so people don't want to actively watch people do it. Yeah, and so people want to be able to watch it on its own and experience it for themselves. Then the third thing is the fact that the game released at 3 a.m. Just, if you look at the amount of people that are on Twitch throughout the day, 3 a.m. is pretty much the graveyard shift. Like if you're streaming at 1 in like the early AMs, like 12 o'clock to like 5 o'clock, that's like whenever the least amount of people are on Twitch. So you put all those things together and it's like, as I said, it's kind of hard to say like why or not, but that's, I think, why Endwalker didn't perform as well as WoW. Got one thing about WoW player base, 100 WoW players, it's not like 1,000. You're talking about another MMO that isn't WoW. Maybe, but I think the same thing is like Final Fantasy too. I feel like, for example, for New World, I feel like a lot of my WoW viewers didn't really mind New World that much. They were like, oh wow, another boring game that wastes your time? Pog. But like the Final Fantasy viewers I had were just fucking furious that I was playing this game. They're pissed. They're like, what the fuck is this garbage? Why is that? I think it's just because the game is a lot different than what they're used to playing. Like WoW is much more adjacent to New World than Final Fantasy is. I'm not sure if I agree. Okay. Well, more people, I think, don't play WoW for the story than don't play Final Fantasy for the story. And I think that the same thing's true with New World. So with New World, it is a completely open world game. It's not instanced at all, just like WoW is. It doesn't really have a large focus on story. It is a grindy game, much more so than Final Fantasy is. It has a focus on outdoor content, much more so than I think Final Fantasy does too, because everything is outdoor content. Same thing with like if you look at the Final Fantasy zones, and I really can't speak for the zones that were added in Stormblood and Shadowbringers and Endwalker, but many of the zones in what do you call it? In Realm Reborn and Heavensward do not have like the same level of like intricacies and involvement that something like Revendreth has, for example. And I'm not saying this is even a good thing. I said before that I liked how Grizzly Hills was much more open, and it was like, you know, just expanse for the sake of expanse. So this is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a thing. So you put all these things together, and what you're going to have is you're going to have a lot of people also who are more prone or are more predisposed to want to try out New World, because the game is much more adjacent to what they're already playing. See how that makes sense? I've set that opinion. Hopefully your opinion will change whenever you're at the later expansions. What I'm saying is that it's not a negative or a positive. It's just a way of designing the game. And I actually I do not think, and this is my opinion, right? But I do not think that even the Endwalker zones will be even half as involved as the World of Warcraft zones, where every single square foot of the zone has a rare spawn, a quest item, an object to click on, you know, a toy that you need to loot, a battle pet you need to kill, something like that. It won't be, yeah, it's not the same. Like, okay, let's go kill the other ones. Oh, special box. Fuck it. I'm gonna do a streamer. We're not get pissed. Just had another play MMO. No, I find it's interesting to compare the two games, as long as it's not just like weird fanboyism. It's interesting to talk about like some of the good and bad things that come out of each game and why, and you know, what kind of leads to that. I think that is an interesting thing. Would you like if they added more flavor quests like Warlock's Green Fire? Yeah, I would. I thought it was great. But I think the Warlock Green Fire quest should scale. I don't like people being able to go back into previous expansions and then just bulldoze the content. Invite me, bro. Alright, I'm on my way. 100% should scale. Yeah, like, I think that one thing that I really liked about Final Fantasy is that there are things like Heaven on High, and I haven't done that, but I'm just assuming it's the same as Palace of the Dead. I really like what Palace of the Dead is. Obviously, like, there are parts of it that are stupid, but overall, I think that it's a really cool idea. And the fact that there's content in the game that's still relevant way later on is, I think, a huge success. Can you put us in Group Finder? Because I feel like we both kind of suck, right? Like, you suck and I suck. Let me see. Yeah, you're trash. Yeah, let's put it in Group Finder. I mean, I suck too. About New World region, weapon, and dungeons. No, I'm gonna watch new. Give me like maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and catch up with some of the New World stuff. Oh, dude, Wild Animal doesn't suck. He's sucked ever since he stopped becoming Crack Monkey. Skilled old content, it brought back new unattainable content. A lot of WoW indies would rage. Nah, I don't think so. Like, imagine this, Inquisitor. Imagine if during the Mists of Pandaria time walking event, everything in the Timeless Isle scaled up, and you could get current expansion rewards from killing NPCs and rares in Timeless Isle. And a couple of extra, like, special items. And they have... The thing is, like, they have a scaler for every single NPC in the game. That's why they were able to do the stat squishes so easily now. And they can easily do this change, but they're just too incompetent to do it. People would complain and call it recycled content. It doesn't matter. Like, the thing is, like, you can never... I would have never played Final Fantasy if I used that logic. I would have never played Dark Souls or any other game that was, like, I would say overall, like, kind of a good thing for the stream. Like, Dark Souls was bad, but I think, like, a lot of that was because of me. But overall, like, there's always going to be people that complain, and you shouldn't really base if something is good or not on the people that complain. You should base it on the people that are not complaining. Dark Souls was amazing. What do you mean? I don't know. It brought in a lot of drama and unnecessary stress to my stream, and it made people hate my WoW streams, and it just, I don't know. Like, Dark Souls kind of sucked for me to stream, to be honest. Like, if I could go back, I would probably still stream the game again, maybe. But, I don't know. It was just really unpleasant for me. It was a riot and a lot of fun to watch. The thing is, like, it was really enjoyable for me to play on my own, but doing it on stream made it a lot worse. I think that my my personality doesn't really mesh very well with a Dark Souls game, because I am just I get really mad and tilted super easily. So, like, the best kind of content for me is content that I can just sit there and brain dead farm. Like, I can just brain dead farm content. Like, I'm not a very good video game player. So, like, any game that's actually hard to play, I will probably... There will be a very short life cycle of that game on my stream. What'd you think of your Jump King stream? I thought it was fine, and that's why I stopped playing. I stopped doing it. I think that if I played Jump King all the way through to finish the game, it would have been a shitty stream. My opinion generally with Jump King is that... I'm just gonna, I guess, fly over there. It's probably faster, Hearthstone. Yeah, my opinion with it was, like, you just spent so much time doing the same thing over and over that it wasn't really fun to watch. And I think also, like, for other streamers that have, like, a viewer base that's conditioned for that kind of content, I think it's much better game. But, like, frustration content for my stream, like repetitive frustration content, is in general... where are you at? Oh, what the fuck is this? Is not like that good. Content you can usually talk over, which is a strong point. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, whenever I have to play a game that requires a lot of focus or a lot of okay, I'm gonna head over there. A lot of focus that takes me away from just being able to just do commentary, basically, then I'm going to the stream's gonna suffer from it. Would you say you have a big ego? You're just confident about things that you're good at? I think I'm confident about things that I'm good at. I think that I have acknowledged so many things that I'm not good at that it would be illogical to say that I have a big ego. Because somebody with a big ego would not acknowledge as many things as I do that I'm not good at. Being mad's not healthy for you or the people around you. Cuphead required a lot of focus, and you got that done though. It was a great watch. Well, yeah, because it was a game that I'm gonna do the other one, Blessin, because the other one spawns less. The other problem with like having a game like that, and this is what happens with like some streamers, is that like you attract viewers that don't like you, and they like seeing you angry or stressed out or upset or mad. And I think that for some streamers, for example, like for Quinn it's great. Like it's perfect for Quinn. Quinn is like the perfect rage game streamer. And Lamont, yeah, Lamont as well. The thing is, like, I think that a lot of their viewers actually like deep down like them, whereas I think a lot of the people that would watch me rage out on games fundamentally did not like me. Like they were actually happy to see me lose rather than happy to watch the show of me losing. Does that make sense? So like I attracted a lot of people that actually didn't like me at all and were just watching my stream just to see me get pissed off and tilted and mad. And the same thing happened with Classic WoW. Yeah, it's another great example of it. It's like those are the people that wanted to watch me do PvP server and so they could roll horde and attack me or something like that. And I think it's just probably like my personality. I'm sure some of it's my fault, some of it's not. It's just the case with a lot of things. That I feel like the way like my demeanor and everything is like a magnet for those kinds of people. So, because like a lot of other streamers don't get them at the frequency that I do. So here, it should be insecurity from you too. I mean, like, let's say it is, right? I think people could see that insecurity and then they dislike me because of it. So like what I'm saying is that basically playing those games and everything puts me in a position to make me look my worst. It like combines all of the worst aspects of my personality and it puts all of them together. Bro, can you re-invite me? You did not have me fly all the way over here. There it is. Okay, we're good. Okay, nice. Don't mean this to be rude, but don't you think that you're overthinking it? Yeah, of course I overthink it. That's my job. I mean, of course I'm gonna overthink. I'm gonna that's, yeah, of course I'm trying to think about it and make the best decision possible. Yeah. 100%. Was Streamer Blacklist is funny as shit. Watching me go get camped and shit cave. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? It's like, that's why I don't like, in general, I don't like to make content for people that don't like me. And I think that the process of doing that is unhealthy for a stream. So it's like, I don't ever want to put myself in a position where people can fuck with me or make me mad, because I will get mad. Like I will 100% get mad. And so the way I solve that is that I don't I don't put myself in that position. 'Cause I know it'll happen. Different type of streamers. One's entertainers. They don't need to be good at the do as long as it's entertaining. Yeah, but I think like my viewers like, in a lot of ways, like I'm a variety streamer that only streams 1 or 2 games. So people like seeing new content on my stream, and like they like seeing progression, and like you know, they like seeing just progression in the stream. Right, like transitions, new things happening. Don't you think it's possible to do a raid stream that doesn't attract people that dislike you? Yeah, for sure. Goes around with his friends, messed up too sometimes. He finds the line to get back in. Yeah, I know there are people that are more like it. The way you are on this channel is not the same as your main channel. You kind of ask for it over there. You're real here. Well, that's what I mean, right? Is so like, if you really listen to the words that I say and the things that I do on this channel versus the other channel, it's the exact same thing. I think people just conflate the fact that I'm not using a webcam and I'm not talking as loudly or as fast as me being a different person. But if you really listen to what I'm saying, it's the exact same stuff. So like, that's what I'm saying, is like people think that I'm asking for it. And that's what I was trying to say whenever I said that there's something about my personality that could be my fault or somebody else's fault. Doesn't really matter. But it's there. That causes that. Okay. We're gonna get it this time for sure. You gonna play Season Mastery? Asfan didn't make it past 20. I don't know, maybe. Like, I don't really care. What if a game is rage-inducing and people like seeing you rage out because there's some sense of shared experience? I just think that's weird. Yeah, and it's also like, it matters, like it depends on like how long it goes on, right? I think that like seeing somebody get mad about, you know, some little thing, right? It's like, it's kind of funny whenever like with Sekiro, right? Somebody kills Guardian Ape and then they're like, oh man, I beat him, right? And then he gets back up and you have to do the second phase. Like, that's kind of a, in a way, it's a rage moment. And like, you do want to see people's reaction to that first time, right? But I think it just depends on like what that means. PvP hardcore is really fun to experience with a streamer. Yeah, and like obviously like that's fine and whatever, but it's just not really something I'd want to do. Since I'm mad, is humanizing me fair? Being cold and calculating, chill, sociopath is unusual. See, like I don't really think about it as like cold or calculating or anything. I just think about it as just being relaxed and enjoying what you're doing. Yeah, I never see it as like cold or calculated or anything like that. Yeah, you're just vibing, man. Just relaxing. Alright, here we go. Give me the mount. Next one for sure. I can just feel it. People just love streaming YouTuber rage, playing games in general. It's funny and relatable, and not because they dislike a certain streamer or YouTuber. I think that for a lot of other people that's true, but I do think that, like, and for anybody who was around in my Dark Souls streams, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Whenever I'm saying, like, people who are watching me and they actually don't like me. And they were, like, actually, like, fucking pissed off at me. Yeah. I mean, like, people might not have been there, but, like, it was really bad, man. Ran into an aimbot or an outpost rush. Didn't know people aimbotting in New World. The only thing surprising about that is it's not duping. Alright. Last character. This character's got an alt code, so if you got a group, just put it in for FAMU. Real Dark Souls players are weird. I don't know, I just don't really give a fuck, to be honest. I'm glad Dark Souls happened to you. It opened up a whole new world for you. And I mean, it can't be bad. Of course it could be. Like, as I said before, like, a lot of the Dark Souls stuff, it did make me dislike streaming a lot more. And, it made me, like, not enjoy it at all, like, logging on. Oh, fuck. Let me tag this. I have, like, I literally, like, have no gear on this character or anything. Like, I don't... Okay, Death Coil, Death Strike. I can't use that. I don't even know what my abilities are. Should we use Army of the Dead, I think? Maybe we'll use Army of the Dead. There we go. Oh, let's Outbreak again. Raise Dead. I have another. Oh, I have a pet up. Okay, I'll use this. Festering Strike. Okay. Wait, I'm dead. Okay. Well, that went pretty well. Yeah, I boosted this character, so that's about it. Dark Souls was good because it opened up possibility of becoming a variety streamer. I don't like WoW, but you're entertaining enough a streamer to make it worth watching. I feel like it did the opposite for me. Like, for me, it actually, like, lowered a lot of my confidence in doing variety content by a pretty substantial amount. Boosty boy, you goddamn right. I think I'm gonna play this fucking game any longer than I have to. I'm gonna wait here. Okay. Let's do it. Big mount time, let's go. Swarming Mist. Use one of these. Oh, fuck. Death grip him? Get over here. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's be honest, I didn't even deserve it. It's one thing to overthink to stay safe and neutral, but possibly be too much self-critique. Well, I mean, this is like after...
Trinkets, yes.
Oh, it's the same thing I would have before.
Trinkets.
That's clever. I mean, this is after it happened, like, literally years ago, right? So it's not like this is some sort of, like, weird opinion that... you know, I just invented, like, right off the rip, right? Because, like, I think you'd be right, but, like, after a few years of, like, kind of having it behind you and, like, you're not really, like, emotionally attached to it as much as you used to be.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
Oh, that's really annoying. I wish I could turn that off.
Trinkets.
Okay, how do I turn that off?
Yes. Pretty trinkets.
Wow, that's so annoying. I don't even know what add-on this is. Oh my god. Silver Dragon. Got it. So if people enjoyed you raging, would you still stream games like Dark Souls? Probably not, no. Because I think that the process of doing that is not healthy for a stream. Like, it might sound like a good idea because you get a lot of viewers at the beginning, but I think over time, it actually hurts the stream. Yeah, it's like Sludge Fist. Yeah, it's a great example. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Some people only watch to see your rage. Yeah, yeah, for sure. People like seeing others frustrated because at least it ain't them. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, like, I think there are some people like that for sure. Like, there's definitely some people like that. But I think that it's just a majority of people that just like that kind of content. It's putting it simply. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's another one. Damn, I'm actually getting a lot of these. Maybe it's because people know that I'm farming it. I enjoyed watching my Dark Souls, but I can tell you're very uncomfortable with the chat. Yeah, like, I don't like getting hate. I don't like people criticizing me and talking shit about me. Like, I don't enjoy that. It's not fun for me. I don't like it. Okay, here we go. This is it for sure. Best streams feels like it's whenever there's not a lot on the moment. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think that's whenever I do my best streams too. I would agree with that. There it is, boys. Fuck yes, dude. Thank fucking God. Yes, dude. Holy shit. Got 'em, boys. Holy fuck, man. God damn, I look good. God damn, it's a 3-mount day. Yeah, I know. Paragon mount from Korthia yet? No, I don't even think I'm exalted. Holy fuck, dude. Fuck yes, man. 3 mounts in 1 day. Yeah, I know. Like, what a day. It's 3 mounts in 2 hours, too. Like, really. 2.5 hours. Like, that's nuts. Wow. This game's great. Fuck yes, dude. Thank you, guys. Nice. 4 in the inventory? Yeah, but I already had that one, to be fair. You guys remember back at the beginning of WoW, whenever the boars would move their feet super fast? That shit was so funny. Like, that was so fucking funny. They had to hotfix it. Gmod next. No, I'll save Gmod for whenever I play WoW on mainstream again. No, I eventually will. Fuck yes, man. Should all WoW mounts fly? No, I like that there's some ground mounts and some flying mounts. I'm okay with that. Like, not every game has to adapt every single thing that Final Fantasy has. I think Final Fantasy has some really cool things, and WoW has some really cool things, and they don't need to have all the same stuff. I'll get back on my warrior. I don't like that every Final Fantasy mount flies, some really shouldn't. It is kind of weird. Transmit stream for 41 hours straight, monk ass. Yeah, I was watching earlier. It was like him and Greek and like another guy. He won like 120 grand. So that means he's probably only down 3 million by now. And I do worry about Train a lot. I mean, he's a really good friend of mine. I've known him for years, and streaming that long is just, it's like you worry about like things like blood clots and stuff like that. You know, not anything else. I do worry about him. I hope he's okay. I hope Train knows like that. Like, it's like, I'm sure, like, I don't know, like maybe he wants to just like, because like obviously things are going really well for his stream right now, so it's like, oh, make hay while the sun shines. I get that, but like Train is going to have a loyal audience in 10 years, and it's probably going to be more people than he has now. There's something about Train's streams that's just, it's like once you get to Train's stream at the end of the night, you don't leave. That's it. That's where you're at. And yeah, I like Train a lot. I mean, whenever he moved to Austin, like I remember like we hung out all the time, and oh man, it was just so many good times, man. So many good fucking times. I know not everybody, it's not that like that for everybody. It's just, you know, I think that there are more people that are like that. Would you do Joe Rogan now that he's in Texas? The fuck would he want to talk to me? Oh, I gotta do this. Yeah, let me do this, and then maybe I'll do like a couple of just like transmog runs, and then go over to New World. Roman's gonna top to Destiny before you? Well, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, like there'd be plenty of other people too, right? That are like more well known in streaming that like probably be better for him to talk to than me. I mean, like I'm well known and everything, but there's plenty of other people too. I see Zach and Alex Jones, to be honest. Oh my god. Joe Rogan doesn't like video games? I feel like Joe Rogan, it's not that he doesn't like video games, he thinks they're a waste of time because he fucking used them as an escape And so he assumes other people do the same thing. Just like, I get that. I mean, I think it's like kind of, the thing is, what you have to understand is a lot of these like celebrities and these known individuals, they're just people, right? And a lot of their opinions that they have on things are just really just because of their own experiences. So it's like, for example, I think a lot of the people that like don't like weed, most of the people that I think are really critical and like negative about smoking weed probably have a family member or some sort of person in their life that smokes weed, and because that person smokes weed, they don't they basically like the, let me make sure, okay, yeah, I do need this one. They're not doing anything, and like they're lazy basically, and then the person blames weed on the on that person's laziness rather than on like what actually it is. And it's just like, it makes sense that somebody would think that, but it might not necessarily be true. For me, I mean, I never really have smoked weed before. Well, I have, but I've never done it regularly. And it's not really something I'm interested in. Came from smoking weed every day, came from nothing, now a millionaire. Now some people are just lazy, looking for an excuse. Yeah, for sure. But like, it again, like, it's just people are a product of their environment. So like people's experiences are going to, like that experience is going to change the way that they look at things, or the way that they view different things. It's just the way it works. There's plenty of people that are successful when they smoke weed. Like, I mean, you don't have to assert that. It's just known. And I think also, like, it's the same thing that, like, weed is a gateway drug. I think that weed is, like, the reason why people say weed's a gateway drug is because it's the easiest drug to get. So a lot of people with drug-seeking behavior that want to do drugs, the first drug they do is weed because it's the first one that they can get to. Does that mean that it necessarily led to them doing heroin? Not really, but it was just the first thing that they could do. Beer is way easier. I would say they're probably about the same. I don't know, maybe it's just from where I live, but I feel like they're about the same. And I think also, like, there are people that like doing it because maybe it's like considered bad or like illegal, right? They think that they're cool for it. But maybe alcohol too. Just where you live. Yeah, anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. Alcohol is a true gateway drug. I mean, anything can be, but like, all I'm trying to say is that, like, usually people that are wrong about something, but there's a shred of truth in what they're wrong about. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, it's just, okay, Dr. Phil. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, usually that you can see where somebody is coming from and understand why somebody thinks something without necessarily agreeing with it. Off topic, TikTok won't remove videos of topless women who are trans men. I don't care. Like, if you want me to be completely honest about, like, most politics stuff, I don't care about any of it at all. I think that people have just collectively lost their minds. And Everybody is insane. Nothing is real. Truth is what you make of it. It's just, I'm just so exhausted thinking about these different things. I don't care what TikTok is doing. It doesn't matter to me. Alright, here we go. Like, I'll deal with something like that if it affects me personally. But, other than that, I don't really give a fuck. Okay. That does affect you, you just don't see it. I don't think that trans men being topless on TikTok affects me. And I just don't think so. Yeah, it's just, it's not that important to me. It's not part of my life. And that's about it. So yeah, I mean, I try not to just like, in general, I don't want to fuck with other people's lives. Just let people do what they want. And if they let me do what I want, like, I'm a general live and let live kind of guy. If somebody tries to tell me what to do, I don't like it, and I try not to tell other people what to do. That's just what I think. And that's probably why somebody brings it up randomly. No, it's just somebody in chat asked about it. That's all. People go out of their way to get outraged. Yeah, people are just addicted to getting mad about things on the internet because they don't have any real challenges in their life. And so, like, they have to look for something on the internet to be mad about to give themselves a sense of purpose. I feel like everybody's different. It's not the way it is for everyone, but I think there's a lot of people like that. Fuck. I hate having to actually clear the trash. Most never people bullied others when we need to bring that back. I don't think bullying is necessarily a good thing. I don't know. I mean, like, light teasing of like your friends is like not really bullying, but I think like actual like real bullying sucks. And usually the people that do it are just stupid, and they do it for dumb reasons too. God, this fucking mob, man. It's the worst fucking mechanic in the game. Zoo boy is not the same as having an opinion, it gets people tilted. Well, I don't know, like, for example, I think like if you're in school and you have a bunch of people that just like constantly say bad things about you and they just say mean shit to you constantly and make fun of you, I would say that's bad. And I don't really think that there's any real positive that comes out of that that's intrinsic to what that behavior is. Like, for example, like somebody can say it builds character or it helps you, you know, develop like some degree of self-confidence, but I think that you could easily say that, nice. Fucking nice, I got the dagger. You could easily say that about anything. It's not really a very good argument. Like, you could get the same effect without the same negative effect. I'm being rude to sign views others don't disagree with. Just having views others people don't agree with. In general, I think people should not be harassed for their viewpoints. I mean, there are a few things that I think are just like really bad, but I think that an opinion that, like, there are very few opinions in the world that I think should result in like harassment or something like that. It's very, very rare. Suppose character, I don't want to teach this because we want to write. When it comes to actual bullying. No, I think that what it is it's just survivorship bias, right? There are people that have gotten bullied before whenever they were younger, and it was okay with them. It's ironically, it's almost the same as, like, you know how people say, like, well, you know, I had to complete all the shitty quests whenever I was in vanilla WoW, so I don't want leveling to be faster because I want people to have to deal with the same bullshit that I did. It's kind of the same thing. Probably looked like a kid that would, where people would duck when you reach in your backpack. Oh, the school shooter thing? Oh, no, not really. I was actually just like a normal guy. I had plenty of friends in school. I love going to school. I always knew like people in every class. I never got bullied really at all. I mean, I'd have friends goof on me and shit like that for sure, right? And like, you know, people like make fun of me a little bit, right? Of course, but that's just like, you know, normal high school kid shit. Yeah, I had a great experience in high school. I enjoyed it a lot. Nobody thought about school shootings back then? They did all the time. It was like right after Columbine. I thought about school shootings constantly. Did you attend prom? No, I never did. I didn't go to graduation either. A girl at a bar tonight made fun of me for playing WoW. Yeah, and you can just think about like all the money she's gonna spend on Candy Crush over this month, and think about all the money you saved from having to buy her shit. You know? This is the biggest W you could possibly imagine. We got prom whenever you can hang out with the boys in WoW. No, I just didn't have a girlfriend, so why would I go? I don't really like going to parties or gatherings or get-togethers. I didn't then, I don't now. So there's really no reason for me to go. Alright. What guild did you get in the Zoth Hall of Fame? Indestructible. Yep, Alliance Hall of Fame. Big Pog. Oh, there it is. I think I needed that one. Fuck yeah. God damn, I'm making big prog. What a day. Some people would enjoy presents. No, I never really felt like I fit in with like normal people in a way. And I felt like prom was too much of like a normal people thing to do. And also, we were really poor back then, so I didn't really feel like it would be like we couldn't really afford something like that. And I don't know, there's just a lot of things about it I just didn't want to do. So that's about it. Can I go maybe right there? Avoid these mobs. Yeah, nice, I did. Fuck you. Some winter event in New World. I'll probably look at that in a little bit. I'm just trying to chill right now. I went to homecoming once, well that's it. I never went to any after school like or curricular event. I just didn't care. Okay. Nope, no gun. Inappropriate question. How much do you think growing up poor impacted you as an adult? It's hard to say. It actually is hard to say. I don't know. Do you regret that now that you're old? No, because the reason why I don't regret it is because the reason why I did it is because of how I am. And it's like, yeah, wow, sometimes I wish I wasn't how I am. But I am how I am. Oh, what a fucking... do I need a different color one? Oh my god. They're all different colors. I hate this game so much. Let's go do Mythic. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not a... I wasn't a different person then. I'm not a different person now. Want help? Nah, there's no reason to. It's whatever. Yeah, like, I've tried to do things and, like, make decisions for myself that are, like... It's like, you know, whenever you make a decision for the person that you wish you were rather than the person you are? I think that I've made decisions like that in the past. And, yeah, exactly. Like, and I try not to do that. But yeah, like, things that I, say big burst for second phase, second boss. Why? You just kill the boss. Anyway, like... Could get stunned? Who gives a fuck? You just wait for the stun to be over. Always fail being the person you think you should be. Yeah. But anyway, what I was saying before was that, like, being poor has impacted me. Like, yeah, I think it did for sure. Like, I don't like spending money. I think that I'm glad that I grew up poor. Like, all things considered, I would not retcon any part of my life. Because, like, the truth is, like, whenever I was, like, quite young, like, I mean, like, before 11, let's say, we weren't, like, really that poor, right? Like, we didn't have a lot of money. We still lived in the same area, you know, lower working class neighborhood, for sure. However, and I felt like I was much more materialistic. I cared a lot more about, like, having, you know, name brands and stuff like that and being accepted by people. And it was only through not having that and then losing my self-confidence because I didn't have it that I was able to build up my self-confidence of who I really am rather than what I'm wearing. And, like, if I never had that experience, I could maybe just be a douchebag now. I mean, who knows? It's impossible to know. Like, maybe I would end up the same, maybe not, maybe I'd be better. I don't know. I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about, like, well, what if I was? Because I'm not. More of a douchebag? Yeah, more of a douchebag. Yeah, there you go. Sounds like survivor bias. Well, it's not really a survivor bias, because a survivor bias would be saying, like, oh, I think everybody should grow up poor. Like, this isn't really a survivor bias. This is my own opinion on my own life. Of course it's going to be biased because it's my own life. What would you expect? I grew up poor and I'm still poor. Yeah, it is what it is. Some people turn these terms without understanding what they mean. No, I think that a lot of times, like, you do have Instagram influencers that talk about, like, all the good things about growing up poor, etc. And, like, there are some positives about it in certain ways, right? But I don't really think this is, like, an advantage, if that makes sense. So I think people hear that kind of stuff and they're just like predisposed to be like, oh, survivorship bias or whatever, which I think is to some degree programming. It's not like really a, you're not really thinking about what they're saying. You're just attaching a term to it to invalidate what they're saying. Most people in entertainment did not grow up poor. I have no idea, man.